Back in high school, everyone revised using flashcards and the app Quizlet, but however much I tried, I can never really connect with this way of revising, despite its efficacy and popularity between my classmates. I never had the patience to write out all the cards, and then I had to go through the trouble of consistently using them. And then there was a problem of which cards were revised today and which cards do I revise tomorrow. I hated it. I hated flashcards. That was until very recently when I found the app Anki. Hey guys, if you're new here, my name is Harry. I'm a first year neuroscience student studying in London. If you want to see more of my content, please hit that subscribe button down below. So anyway, let me just jump into the video. Anki, a bit like Quizlet, is a flashcard app. However, the biggest difference between the two is that Anki has more of like a algorithm which sorts out the scheduling of when you get the card and what card you would get as well. And it's all based on how you rank these cards when you get them. So you'd have 3 or 4 options to choose difficulty of how hard you found it. So it might range from, yeah, it's really hard, I want it again within 15 minutes, and the other one might be, it's really easy, give it to me in 2 months. And one of the features of Anki compared to any normal flashcard are Cloze Cards. Cloze Cards are basically fill in the gaps. So you can put in your information and then you can basically conceal them, and then only when you click the spacebar, when you go through the flashcards, we actually see the full information. And I find this one to be more effective than just a normal one side and then the other, like a simple flashcard. I don't know, that's just my opinion, but you might like this simple flashcard and it's on there as well. And with the Cloze Cards, there's also this bit at the bottom called the extra bit, where you can put in like a diagram or extra information. So when you answer the question, you can actually see a bit more context so you don't lose track of it, because the biggest problem with Anki is that it's so like laser focused on specific information that you don't really see the bigger picture. So this kind of extra information at the bottom will help you gain that wider context. The way to make one of these Cloze Cards would be to click the option where it says base and then change it to close. And then to conceal like a word or a phrase in the close, you've got to press Command-Shift-C on Mac. And that will make like brackets around that piece of information. And also with Anki, there are user generated extensions. So any Anki user can really make these extensions. So I've seen heat maps where it shows you how consistent you've been and how many cards you've done per day. And another one of my favourite user generated extensions is the image occlusion, where basically you can customise like a diagram or a picture and you can draw a box over information. So when the card comes up, you would have that picture instead, and you press it and it will reveal that card. It's basically just to fill in the gap with a diagram. And the thing is, with one image, you can have multiple bits of information that you can cover, and you have 2 options. You can hide all of them and only one will be selected for you to guess, or you can show all of the ones that aren't being selected. Those 2 options, it really depends, because sometimes if you choose show all guess one, it might get a bit pointless, because then with the process of elimination, you'll be like, this isn't there, so therefore this must be the answer. And in that case, you're not actually revising effectively. So in that instance, you want to use the one where you show none of them and you have to guess one. Say it was like a cycle diagram and you kind of needed to know which one comes after a particular stage. You can't cover up the previous stage and the stage afterwards. You kind of need to know, because you need that kind of wider context for that question in particular. But it depends case to case. But one of the downsides of Anki is that the mobile app, which I found really useful, is £23 in the App Store, which is pretty hefty for a mobile app. But you can still use the web app, which is absolutely free. And in some cases, the web app might be better if you're not going to use it on your phone at all, because you can't really edit any of this image occlusion or these Cloze Cards properly. I mean, if you're not really planning to use Anki on the go, like maybe on the toilet or something like that, there's no point buying the app. And the thing with Anki is, like, it has so many shortcuts. You can even make your own shortcuts and program it in. I literally put some of the shortcuts that I use all the time up there. And the thing with shortcuts is, it literally reduces the time of you making flashcards so much quickly. Not only are you using a keyboard, you're also using shortcuts, compared to handwriting out flashcards, which takes so much longer. And then if you're literally really lazy, there are decks online for you to download and use. There might be like GCSE, there might be an AQA GCSE one or even an A-level one. I'm not sure, I haven't had a look, but I'm sure there is, and yeah, that'll save even more time. Yep, so I hope you guys do use Anki. I do really highly recommend it. I hope that if you don't like flashcards before, this app will help you like it helped me. Yep, and as always, thank you for watching, and please make sure to like, subscribe, and also comment down below. And yeah, see you guys in another video.